Guys, welcome back to Rise and Grind. Happy Monday, man.
Happy Monday.
I'm super excited. Maybe it's because I just found out I want to be a girl dad.
Yay.
And a boy dad.
Yay.
Super excited. Jack and I are having a boy and a girl. Super stoked. High vibes. Let's get it, guys. And as always, as we discussed last week, I want to kick off each Monday here with Rise and Grind with a little positivity, okay? And, you know, one thing that everybody has, right, typically, most people, is they go into Mondays, it's tough, it's this, it's that, they got a lot going on. And I had a great conversation yesterday where, you know, changing, and we've all heard it before, but changing that mentality of I have to with I get to. Mm-hmm. And most of us wanted what we have right now so bad a couple of years ago. And now that we're there, we're complaining about what we have in our lives or on our plates.
Right.
And the one thing that I thought about when I got all choked up the other day when I was talking about Grandma Joni in the early phase of adapting and stuff was this one thing. And it's always important to have people believe in you, right? That definitely helps you go a long way. But this week, I hope you find a way to believe in yourself because not a lot of people do. And it's you believing in yourself that's going to help you go to that next level. And it's not always easy to do that, guys. You don't always have the best circumstances. We don't have the best, financial circumstances, the best, set up and this and that. And there's so many reasons why things are tough and it's hard to believe in yourself. But being somebody who has seen what mountains people can move when they believe in themselves, I hope this week you find a way to do that. So let's freaking dive in here, Meg.
All right. Well, we're kicking things off with the OpenAI updates for ChatGPT 4 that had surfaced your notes.
Yeah. So right now, obviously, we have image search now on there. It can build out images. It could do so many things now, guys, that it is an asset. It is not just something that is like, okay, cool, help me write a blog or help me answer a couple questions.
Right.
This thing is insane. We're talking the speeds. We're talking about what it provides, the knowledge. Like I said, now you can do image search. And eventually this thing will literally be, right now, some people use it as an assistant, but you'll be able to do so many freaking things with OpenAI that it's just bananas. So if you haven't yet, go to YouTube. There's a whole video on the founder talking about at length what is in the new update for ChatGPT Turbo. And again, image, voice, they're doing so many different things now that is going to jetpack what you're doing.
The functionality of ChatGPT 4 is incredible, actually.
Incredible.
It is taking away all of the thinking that you would have to do to make sure that you're able to move quicker, which is...
Yeah.
To be able to execute fast is a skill that a lot of people don't have. And this tool is literally giving you that tool.
And again, I just want to say one more time, it's there to help put you on steroids, right? I still don't see it taking jobs, but at the end of the day, the one thing is that it is going to help you jetpack what you're doing.
That's what I think too.
Again, make you a way better writer, a way better, thinker, and you ask, again, it's all about, I saw this thing where it said, you put shit in, you get shit out for the questions you ask.
Yeah, that's true.
So you have to put in really intelligent questions and thoughts to get the best out.
Yeah, input equals output for sure.
Yes.
Now, Elon Musk is introducing a competitor to ChatGPT, which is called Grok. And
let's go, Musk. Somebody's always under fire with Musk. Nobody's safe.
No, nobody is safe at all.
Nobody's freaking safe.
And what he's saying is you'll be able to access the tool through X, but the language and tonality of this AI bot is completely different from ChatGPT.
Really?
Yeah. So they're saying that the chatbot is less politically correct. It tells you like it is. You can ask it some really spicy questions.
Are we surprised? Come on, Musk. That's why I love Musk.
Yeah. So he's saying, ChatGPT is great, but here's a tool that'll tell you like it is and answer some of the questions that ChatGPT won't.
And just be real.
And the language of it, it'll feel more like you're talking to a friend, an assistant. It's going to be a little bit more human. Like ChatGPT has come a really long way with that, but there are still some nuances where you're like, that's AI.
I'm jumping ship 100% to Grok
Grok.
Grok.
Yeah.
I'm jumping ship 100% because Elon Musk is just he's so edgy that it'll give you the real stuff. Like you said, like OpenAI has political correct things in it and whatever. So to go to a platform that has nothing, not nothing, but of course way more open, is really cool.
Yeah, so you can test this right now through X's Premium Plus service, and then eventually it'll be rolled out to the masses.
I love it.
Yeah. All right, next up, we have some things that we learned from the antitrust trial. And this is really interesting because Google search is a puzzle that so many people try to find out.
Right.
And with their algorithms changing pretty frequently, it's tough to figure out what they are favoring over what they aren't. So the antitrust trial gave us some insight into that, which we learned.
Which is good. I mean, because we're always curious about it.
Right.
So.
And this is like their secret files of what the algorithm actually
Totally.
entails,
Yes,
and how
totally.
they built it, which is really great. But clicks are impacting your search ranking way more than you think. So a lot of times, if you see that you are ranking on page 1 or 2 for a period of time, but maybe that fell, it could be because nobody's interacting with your website. So you need to find a way to increase your click-through rate. So ranking alone is not enough. You have to make sure that people are engaging with your website. The other aspects that Google is prioritizing is, and this we knew, relevance, page quality, popularity, and freshness, which is basically, are you relevant?
I want that funky freshness.
Funky freshness, right? Like, are you updating your website? If you haven't touched your website in the past year, you better go back in.
Don't even think about it.
Right? Like you have to go back in. You can't just build a website and then leave it and think that Google is going to continually crawl it and update the information.
She ain't doing it.
You have to be the one to do it.
Yes.
Otherwise, Google sees your site as abandoned, essentially, which is not good. And then the last thing that we learned is now that the mobile first indexing is complete, which means that Google is crawling the mobile version of your website first to figure out where it's going to rank.
Right.
You have to think of a mobile strategy versus a desktop strategy and think about the intent per platform. So on desktop, if somebody pulls out their laptop, they're probably doing a little bit more research. Maybe they want to watch some videos. You want to see something on a bigger screen, right?
Yes.
Whereas on mobile, think about your searches. You're curious, you want quick answers, quick snippets.
Yes.
So the intent of your search strategy has to match that as well. Very interesting stuff. I'm excited to learn a little bit more as those documents continue to roll out.
We're gonna keep, and you'll be the first to know.
Yeah.
You'll be the first to know here.
Absolutely.
That's it.
All right.
So I want to give an update here. So I've been testing Air AI still, which is customer service and sales reps. And right now, again, it still has its kinks. Don't get me wrong, but it's getting better and better. We just put out a video of me testing it and giving you a little snippet of what it sounded like, how it was. And guys, but it's really getting closer. Right now, it's still hanging up on me and it's not doing perfect things, which are like, okay, it's frustrating. And can you trust it with your list? At this current time, I'm still a little gun shy about it. I don't trust giving a list of 10,000, 20,000, contacts saying it's, your company name yet, because right now it still is like it's a little wonky.
It's in training.
It's in training, so I don't give it the full trust yet, but I will report back. It's getting better and better and better. But when that does get perfected to the closest degree that it can, it's going to be crazy. Because you think about it again, if there's 20,000 contacts you have that you want to have call, it can call all 20,000 contacts in one day.
No.
And it has Zapier connection, so it literally can jump in and it can 100% send proposals. It can send text messages following up. It can send everything. Literally, it can send stuff. So it does everything that a human would do.
Oh my gosh.
Bananas.
That's crazy. You can automate your whole sales process.
Yes, from a sales, customer service, if there's issues or complaints. So a lot of great stuff to come. And
that's crazy. That's really
great.
Stay
tuned. Yeah, stay tuned on that.
All right. The last update that we have here for today are 4 types of content that's going to help you win on social media.
I love it.
Especially as we're navigating into the end of the year and the new year already, which I cannot believe, but it's going to approach quicker than we think. Incorporate these 4 types of content into your social strategy. The first is educational content.
Yes.
Don't do this in a boring way. It doesn't have to be boring to educate people. Find a way to make it fun. You can do how-to guides, tips, checklists.
Yes.
Case studies always help too, right? People want to see it to believe it rather than just hear it. Visual content, this isn't anything new. We know that the world is going more and more visual. So any way that you can put together infographics, memes, or GIFs, something that's relatable and relevant to your audience. And this goes with interactive content as well. Polls, surveys, quizzes, contests, live streams like we're doing right now.
Those are the content you see win. 100%.
Exactly. This is the content that we see win. And storytelling content, right? Let's talk about our customer success stories. Let's talk talk about employee highlights, what's happening behind the scenes authentically, right? Let's share what's really happening with our audience that we feel
be
more
the fun
connected.
account that you want to watch.
Yes, exactly.
That's what it is. Be the fun. It's almost like be the person you think your dog thinks you are. It's like be the fun account you want to see.
Right.
Don't be boring. Like people typically get boring with their own stuff, but like guys, the only way your content's going to win from now on is if you're fun in everything you're saying. But you have to be fun. You have to be entertaining, educational.
There has to be a mix of it all. You can't just choose one.
Yes, have a freaking edge. Yes.
Yeah, you can't just choose one and think I'm just going to educate my audience and that's it. It's not enough. You have to be a real person. No. Show your humor. Show your personality.
Show that.
Yeah. So that's it. That's all we have for this Monday. It's going to be an exciting week. I feel it in my bones.
Ooh, let's get it. Guys, have an amazing Monday. And again, like, share, subscribe on YouTube. You can watch us on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, X, literally all those platforms, and create an amazing week, guys. Thank you for watching.